20 mais 20, mais 20, mais 7. Aí é muito fácil, professor é 6, 7. 20 mais 20, mais 20.
Yo, Brody! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
20 mais 20, mais 20, mais 7. Aí é muito fácil, professor é 6, 7.
Ah, chill. But today, y'all better get my complete. Today, y'all better get my complete and unbiased. Oh, wait, 1 second. Unbiased World Cup prediction. Okay, so the thing is, right? I waited until the first round of matches happened, because obviously I don't know all the teams, right? I want to see how the teams play so I can get it complete accurate, as the most predicted as possible, if that's the right face to use, right? So anyways, I try to use, make sure I watch the whole. I got a life, so I couldn't watch the whole the whole World Cup games, but I've definitely watched highlights of everyone, even the ones I did watch. I rewatched the highlights, right? So I feel like I could get like 12 out of 12. But we'll see. Okay, let's start it. Okay, we got it right here. Okay, remind you, I saw all of the round ones, match day, whatever you want to call it, round one matches. So I know who won, if I remember. Obviously, I'm not gonna remember everything, but started. Okay, mind you, unbiased. So Group A, right? Group A. I did watch the first game of the World Cup, obviously, Mexico versus South Africa, and let me tell you, boy, that shit was sorry, no. But we have Mexico going. No, wait. I was gonna put Mexico first, but I do kind of like South Korea. Ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. Okay, we got hella thing to go through. So let me just hurry up and do this. Let me see. Mexico, South Korea though, I don't, bro. I have. Okay, this gonna be conflict. You know what? They're the home. They're home. So I'm put them first, right? Home field advantage. I put them first. I was gonna put South Korea first, but nah. I'm gonna put L3 first. Then South Korea. Oh man, I don't know between these two though. Complete unbiased though, so I won't put an African country first, because they ain't gonna lie. Them versus Mexico, boy, that was a stinker. That shit was not it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna put them third and South Africa in fourth. Anyways, Group B. I'm gonna put Switzerland first. Canada, like that game, boy, that game was disappointing. I ain't gonna lie to you. But they're home. Put them second. Qatar. Them niggas. All right, bet. Alright, complete unbiased though. Like Brazil, bro, they gonna be first. Come on now. The first game was like it's the hardest person in this group, and we tied, right? Everyone else should be kick it a walk. So I put Morocco second, Scotland that. See, they had it all straight out for me. Okay, I do live in the U.S., right? So I'm just mentioning that so y'all don't say like, oh, this nigga's biased or whatever. But I did like how the US played the first game. I did like that. They played very well. So I'm gonna put them first. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put them first. Then I did like Australia. These two, probably Turkey. I think they changed the name, right? But I'm put them fourth. Anyways, Group E. Group E. Germany, of course. See, I'm not biased, okay? I put Germany first. I'm not biased. If you know what I mean. Let me see. Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire. Okay. I don't remember the games these people. I remember the Germany game. They trash. Who did trash? 7-1. This team. So this team's coming last. Yeah. I don't remember Ecuador versus Cote d'Ivoire. Was this a draw? I don't remember. If I'm put Ecuador, then Bop. That's Group F. Okay, I'll put Japan first. And go. I like the way Japan play, even from the last World Cup. I like Japan, boy. Oh wait, Netherlands though. The Netherlands. Wait, Netherlands versus who? Was it Japanese, right? So the hardest games already went. So it depends on who fucks up against these other two. Angle line, put Japan, Netherlands, Tunisia, Sweden. I don't remember that game either. Mind you, I saw every game, or yeah, watch highlights or either watched it. Sweden, Tunisia. I'm gonna put Sweden because I remember Sweden being pretty decent. I don't know of late, but I'm put them. Now Group G got Belgium, Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand. Put them Belgium boys at first. Ooh. Didn't Belgium win against? Oh, let me see. Who did they play? Iran or Egypt? It was Egypt that drew. So the hardest game already went. So they drew. So it depends on who's most likely to mess up against these teams. Even New Zealand is pretty decent, ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put Belgium off of history, Egypt, New Zealand, Iran, yeah, that's a good one. Now, I'm gonna take a break. I'll look back over these. These are solid, ain't gonna lie. These are pretty solid. Like, I don't know though. Did I mess up anywhere? Like, I know I saw all the results, but I don't remember. And now I'm doing this, actually. I'm gonna give you a little secret, right? I'm doing. I didn't really not do it because I wanted to see the first round. I was kind of like procrastinated. That's why I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this video right now. But when I was going to do it after I started, I said to myself, might as well wait until all the first rounds like go, then do it. So I kind of like, you know, have an idea. But back to the prediction, my boy. And Group H. Spain versus, let me see, what was the first game here? Spain versus, I think it was these two, then Spain versus Cote d'Ivoire. And they tied unexpectedly. But Spain's going first. No, I don't think Uruguay got Suarez anymore. Suarez is my favorite striker. But I'm putting them second, even though these niggas are a fraud. I remember last World Cup they beat fucking Argentina, and they thought they swear they was gonna do something. Hell nah, boy, y'all was out. Put them in Cote d'Ivoire. Third. Group I, France, of course. Senegal disappointed me. Okay, Senegal versus Norway. Iraq's coming last. I know that for sure. But Senegal versus Norway. That game might come out to a draw. Ain't gonna lie. They got Haaland, Mane. I'm put Senegal second, Norway third, Iran fourth, Argentina first. Of course, come on now. These teams, I have no idea between these three. I ain't gonna lie to you. These are just gonna be random. I remember, did Jordan lose that game? Oh, did it draw? I did see the highlights for these. I just didn't care for it. That's why I don't remember, to be honest. No disrespect to those teams, but I'm gonna say Jordan versus Austria. Austria won. Put Austria, then probably they lost to 3. So the goal difference is in Algeria favor, right? Because they scored against Argentina, didn't they? Didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did. No, they didn't. So who scored? It was okay. Just because they scored, I'll put. Aren't these like people new to the World Cup too? I ain't gonna lie. Since they scored, I'm put them. I'm put them third, and that team fourth. Ain't gonna lie to you. Group K. Okay, I think these people are a fraud. Not being biased, but I do think they're a fraud. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the Colombia game, I did watch that last night. I think that was the last game of the group. Pretty sure against Uzbekistan. They come in fourth. Wait, ain't gonna lie to you. Because that game they were bad. I ain't gonna lie. Colombia, Portugal. Now when they face each other, that's gonna be the decider. Isn't the next game? Portugal. World Cup. Their next game is against Uzbekistan. Yeah. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. But I'm gonna give it to DR Congo. It's like that. Colombia won. So I'm put them first. Ain't go. Colombia won. I'm put them first. I don't know why that was it. I'm trying to be like, because Ronaldo ain't that Ronaldo. You know what I mean? So Portugal, there's gonna be This gonna be controversial. Time put DR Congo sec unbiased. Because if Portugal is not willing to take off Ronaldo, bro, just keep him on the bench, then they're gonna come third. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because that boy was not doing anything up there. He was not doing nothing. But in the group L, got England first. My boy Rashford scored his goal, even though Barcelona don't want to buy him, but it's whatever. England first. Ghana, because they won. I was watching that game too. Happy for them. Then Croatia, Panama. Knockout stage, boy. Wait, I forgot. I gotta do the best third place team. I don't know why they like. It's cool, you know, whatever. It's cool, whatever that. Hold on. But it's cool and whatever that they put more teams in it. But this third place awarded mediocrity, whatever the word is, I don't fuck with it. Especially if Jamaica wasn't in it. Like, what's the point of it? You know what I mean? Like, but this is what I picked. I ended up picking Portugal, Croatia, Norway, South Africa, New Zealand, Cote d'Ivoire, Qatar, and Scotland. Even though I should put Scotland and Qatar. But this is the matches. Okay. I don't know if should I stop it right here or let me see how far. 17 minutes. But nah, I'm gonna keep going though. Might just redo it after when round 32 does come to be. So, South Korea versus Canada. I know Canada is hosting, right? I'm pretty sure. What's his name? The star boy from Bayern, Alonso Davis. I know he's injured. He didn't play the first game. I'm pretty sure. Because they drew against. Who did they drew against? I don't remember. They drew against a team. Sorry now, but I think this is where Canada runs comes in. They make it the knockouts though, but I feel like this is where it comes. Plus, I don't want to be watching a Harlem ball. South Korea is pretty decent. It goes across a bit. Germany versus Germany. Come on out. They luckily made it this far. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was not trying to put them right here at all. Japan versus Morocco. Now, this is gonna be a good one because they're pretty even, to be honest. But I'm gonna go with. Japan. Even though I do want an African team to go by, but remind you, this is complete unbiased. Next up, we got Brazil versus Netherlands. Now it's gonna be a pretty tough game, but we got Neymar and Vini. Now they got, mind you, I'm completely unbiased. But for this game though, I do think the winner is gonna be Brazil. But come on now, y'all know, completely unbiased by the way, but I do think Brazil just got too much firepower. Alright, next up, France versus Scotland. Come on now, we got France. That boy Elise, ain't gonna lie, he needs to cut that nonchalant act, but I do mess with him. I do mess with Elise. Then Bailey, of course, Mbappe, the dictator. The dictator, I don't know. Plus, he's a Real Madrid player, so that's make me even hate him even more. But I do fuck with Mbappe in a France jersey. You know, France just got too much power, right? Senegal versus Ecuador. I'm gonna go with Senegal. Mexico versus Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, Mexico round 60. Oh, this ain't round of 60. This is round of 32. So I ain't gonna lie. Another African team. This might be where it ends for y'all. Home nation, all that. Nah, they get it. They get it for real. England versus Portugal. England, my boy Rashford is gonna give them a hat trick if he starts, but if he doesn't start, a goal. I don't know why Jordan is starting over him, but obviously he scored in the last game versus who's a big team, Croatia, and Gordon didn't, so I feel like he would be starting now. But I'm a Kane goal, Rashford goal, and Bellingham? Probably not. I like Bellingham in an England jersey, not in a Real Madrid one. Anyways, we got USA versus Qatar. We got the US winning that one. Belgium versus Norway. These Belgian boys are disappointing. Ain't gonna lie. I'm giving it to Norway with Holland. DR Congo versus Ghana. I'm gonna give it to Ghana. Congo is terrible. Wait, not terrible. They got a draw versus Portugal. But ain't glad that they need to do some more. Even though Ghana wasn't like great either. Just because Ghana won and put and the got AFCON. Did they play in AFCON? You know what? I'm gonna go with Ghana. Spain, of course. Got Switzerland versus New Zealand. Go with Switzerland. Argentina versus Uruguay. Say that. Uruguay. I give it to my boy Messi. No Suarez, so that's why I didn't pick them, to be honest. I'm biased. Colombia versus Croatia. These Croatia boys, they beat not my Brazil, but they beat Brazil last time. I'll give it to Colombia. Come on, they need a good run this time around. Egypt versus Australia. Mo Salah versus no idea. I don't know. Australia game. The Aussies versus Turkey. Australia won. The Egypt won? I think Egypt drew. The Egypt drew. I'm gonna give it to Australia. Just off the bat that they won that game, I ain't gonna lie to you. Just off the bat. But that's the round of 32. Should I end it right here or should I continue? I'm gonna continue. But this is the hold on guys. This is my prediction for round 32. You know, we got South Korea winning, Germany winning, Japan winning. Got Brazil winning, France winning, Senegal winning, Mexico winning, England winning, USA. Got Norway, Ghana, Spain, Switzerland, Argentina, Colombia, Australia. Belgium. Anything I want to change? This could be this could the games I could go either way is this one, that one, maybe this one. Colombia versus Croatia. I don't know. I like Colombia because what's his name? The Bayern dude on Colombia. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching those Bayern games with him, like he was mad frustrated and shit because he wasn't really like he see what he's trying to do, but it wasn't really coming off. I mean, but in the Colombia game, though, he was that guy for real. He was that guy for real. So, but nah, this is it. I'm stick with that. Now, now this is where the World Cup really starts. The round of 16. All right, looking at it right now, there are some good games. There are some very good games. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let's get into it. So, first game is to be a banger. Germany versus France. My boy Olise, Mbappe, Dembele, Barcola. Ain't gonna lie to you, I'm kind of a PSG fan, not because Messi went there, but because of their jerseys are mad cool. I like their stadium, very aesthetic, pleasing. Even though it's kind of like a country club, you know, because PSG is like the club of France and there's no competition and all blah blah blah. And the reason why I kind of do like them because they're in a league that doesn't rival any of the other leagues, you know. So, 4-time champions versus 2, right? If I get that right. So Germany got Havertz, Sane. Is Sane even on Germany right now? No idea. But 4-time champions though. Okay, look. France been in the finals twice, 2 times in a row. Is it gonna be 3rd time in a row though? No idea. I'm gonna give it to France just because, like, come on, Dembele, Mbappe, Olise, Barcola, Doué. Oh lord. I hope my boy Conte sees field though. Ain't gonna lie. I know he's on there. Not a Chelsea player. But anyways, next game. South Korea versus Japan, the battles of the Asian. I don't know why I put them together. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna give it to Japan. I do like Japan better than South Korea, you know. But I give it to Japan. Now Brazil versus Senegal. Hopefully they don't walk off the field this time, but we already know who's gonna win, boy. Come on, Brazil winning that game, ain't gonna lie to you, right? Come on, I gotta explain why. They got Neymar, Vinny, Casemiro. Even though I don't really like him, but I like him when he's a Brazil jersey, not a Real Madrid one. Wait, he's Manchester United now, right? So that's I still don't like him, ain't gonna lie. Who else they got? They got Come on, I don't know the Brazil roster. I shouldn't know the Brazil roster. I don't know on the top of my head. Anyways, come on, Brazil winning, you know. Got Mexico versus England, right? Mexico versus England. I got that was an accident, guys. Chill. Host nation. England, dude. Ain't gonna lie though. Is Mexico gonna still have the round 16 curse though? They are a host nation. Is it in Mexico City? Is it gonna be in Mexico City? If it's in Mexico City, is it the whatever the stadium is called, the Azteca? Is that in Mexico City? Whatever. If the game is in Mexico, not the US. Even though Mexico had hella people in the US, obviously, but I don't know. Rashi versus Mexico. There you go. Like, I'm due. Like, I am leading to like a new country that never won a World Cup before to win it this year. Cause just for like vibes, I do want that to happen. Ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna put them. I know Rashi though. I think this is where it ends for the England boys. Ghana versus Spain. My boy Lamine Yamal. Ghana, I'm sorry. This is where it probably ends for y'all. They have no African countries. Should I be biased? But could one upset is gonna happen. I know an upset is gonna happen, but I don't think the upset is right here. To be honest, hopefully I'm wrong, but just be realistic and not like African bias. Got the US going through. I'm not biased, but come on, I feel like it's at home. You know, Norway. Who they got? They got Holland, and it's the first time in like a while. But I'll put the US first. Argentina going through Australia. Then Switzerland versus Colombia. I'm going Colombia. Now we got the quarterfinals. Hell yeah. But listen. I'm gonna end it here. Santa, I'm not ending it here. But I feel like this is a good prediction right here. I ain't gonna lie. I just scrolled up, right? The time about me being biased, bro. No, this website is being biased. Cause what is this? France champion, Brazil runners up, Spain third place. Is it like what? Hell no. But hell no. But anyway, back to the quarterfinals. Like France versus Japan. Now this could be the upset that no one expected. Ain't gonna lie to you. Olise, I know when I say the names out loud, bro. How can they lose? Olise, Dembele, Mbappe, Barcola, Doué, the midfielders. I don't know the midfielders. I ain't gonna lie to you. Defenders, but this could be the upset right here, or it could be the next game that's the upset. But France, like, there's no way France is doing good 3 years in a row. Like, something's gonna happen. Like, people are gonna get used to it and like just expect they're gonna win. And Japan is a sleeper team. Like last World Cup, Japan. Last World Cup. Like, they lost in the group stage, Group F. They lost in the round 16 versus Croatia. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a tough game, but I feel like this is where France still gonna win. Yeah, France. Or this is where the upset's gonna happen. What do you think about this? Elise, I don't know any Japan players. I don't know right now. But the way they pass the ball and the way they like, I do mess with that. But I'm giving it to France. Let's just be realistic. Hopefully I'm wrong. USA, Spain versus USA. I feel like this is where the upset gonna happen. Now this is the upset. Now this is gonna be the upset. At home. Spain versus USA. Come on, this is the upset, boy. This is the upset. Now the next game. No wait, Spain versus the US. I'm having the US go through the upset of the tournament. Now the next game is Brazil versus Mexico. Now Mexico, y'all made it to the quarterfinals. Round of 16 curses no more. Okay. But unfortunately for you, I know you're host nation, all that. Unfortunately for you boys, the L3 boys, this is where it ends for y'all niggas. Okay, no more, boy. This is where it ends. Great World Cup, make it to the quarterfinals. You know, USA is the only team that made it further. It's furthest out of the three. Canada made it out the group stage, right? But they just didn't pass. Where is Canada? They just didn't make it past South Korea. But Brazil, too much firepower. Neymar should be fit by then. You know. Argentina versus Colombia. I know Messi won the World Cup, all that, but Messi's older now. The game's gonna get to him, all that, and he probably don't have the ambition to win like that. For real, he's just doing it for fun. Cause he plays for fun. You know, at this point, he doesn't need to play football no more, but he's just doing it for fun, you know, because he probably don't know what he's going to do afterwards. I say just chill and relax, my boy. But this is where, would you call this an upset? Probably, because they're defending champions, but there's going to be a lot of upset. But I do think Colombia is going to pass this team. Colombia only made it this far just because of the opponents that they face. You know, not because they're that good, you know, just because of the opponents. But Colombia is decent. I did watch that game. I kind of like him. I do lose the ass doing his shit over there. Now we got the semifinals. Bro, all this time, look at it right now. All this time, we're saying like, there's no way France gonna go 3 in a row. All that, blah, blah, blah. But I just keep repeating. Dembele, Olise, Barcola, Mbappe, Doué, all the way gonna win, boy. Ain't gonna another finals for the France boys. Oh Lord, this is their era, boy. What they call it? Dynasty in basketball. But boy, this is where it. Another finals for the France boys. Now. Unless I could see this happening on some like rigged, some lucky football or something, you know. But realistically, bro, another finals for the France boys. Even though I did want a non-team that never won the World Cup in the finals before, but the chance of this happening is gonna be like on some very unfortunate luck shit. Ain't gonna lie to you. But we got match 102. Got Brazil versus Colombia. Oh, I know the girls in this. I'll be outside the stadium. This game, I'm definitely be outside the stadium. Ain't gonna lie. Mind you, this is a complete unbiased prediction video. No bias at all. Okay? But I do think then Brazil but Neymar should be hella fit by now. You know, scoring some goals, blah blah blah. Vinny, all that. I do think them Brazil boys. The Brazil boys gonna come through. Ain't gonna lie. Now we got the third place. We got a third place right here. USA versus Colombia, both teams gonna be sad. Well, Colombia gonna be sad that they didn't make it to the final. You know, USA gonna be excited that they got to the third place match because this is completely unexpected. ain't gonna lie, if Mexico had played Spain and US has played Brazil, Mexico probably would have been a further team. But unfortunately, this is how it works, how it turned out. So that's why USA made it further than Mexico, not because they're better, just because the opponents and easier to beat. Mind you, it's completely unbiased because I don't see Mexico beating Brazil in any shape, way, or form. But I'm gonna give it to US because they're gonna be excited that they made it this far, and Colombia gonna be sad that they didn't win this final. So I feel like US is gonna come third, unbiased, but they're a host nation, and I feel like US coming third gonna make soccer in the US more popular and all that. And then we got the final. My boy Neymar, Vinny. Even though I hate Vinny in a Real Madrid jersey, but you know, Brazil won. It's okay. I mess with him. But the final is gonna be France versus Brazil. You know, I feel like y'all already gonna know like who I choose to win. Complete bias, by the way. Complete unbiased, by the way. Unbiased. This complete unbiased reaction. But I do think 5-time champions, you know, have too much power for them French boys. Okay, I don't care if they got Elise, Dembele, Doué, Mbappe, and the midfielders, the blood. Even though their power is in attack, the rest of them niggas is okay. Well, whatever. But all the ways up top, all the ways. Dembele, Mbappe, Doué, Elise, all those A's, nigga. It's no match. It's no match for Neymar. It's no match for Neymar and Vinny, boy. And sign up. And ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Complete unbiased, by the way. But I just feel like, okay, they won in 2018. They made it to the final in 2022. 2026, boy, y'all made it to the final again. But I'm sorry, boys. This is where it ends. And Brazil gonna be the first team to win their six World Cups, and that's what it is. If y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. My name is TJ. You know, I'm live on Twitch Thursday to Saturday every week. Follow me over there. All my socials down below. And this is my World Cup predictions for the 2026 World Cup in the US, Canada, and Mexico.
Argentina, Australia, Austria.